Good morning, YTPC. Philly Piper Mike here. It is Friday, January 28th. Currently 28 degrees, going up to 36. And we got a big old nor'easter on the horizon. Not looking forward to that. It's gonna be. They don't know what the hell it's gonna do. It depends what the front does. If it stays further off the coast, we might get like 1 to 3. If it comes further inland, we could get 8 to 12. They don't know. Hopefully, looks like it might be like 5 inches or so, which still is a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. It's supposed to snow, basically start tonight and then snow all day tonight, or all tonight until like midday tomorrow and then stop. So we shall see. Today I'm smoking my J. Mouton Briere Lavat, which I've seen before. In it today, I'm smoking Seaman Sample F. Now, to me, and again, I could be completely off on this. Excuse me. This one tastes like Golden Extra. Or I guess Amphora Burley, just because I get a pretty sweet Virginia sweetness. This one's pretty good. Yeah, see, this one's not like super one-dimensional like the other, like the one I had yesterday and number A, I guess it was. The ones that are just flat burley, I can't do. This definitely has Virginia in it. I think this is Golden Extra. And if it's not, then I would have to say it's Amphora Burley, because that was, when I reviewed them last time, I think that was my second favorite one because of the Virginia sweetness that I got. Because I know it's not Burley Slice or aged Burley Flake, because I don't believe that has Virginia. Well, one of them yesterday was just straight burley. I think the ones that I've liked the least have all been straight burleys. Like, you gotta have Virginia sweetness in it. Like, it really makes just a huge difference. Well, at least for me, for a Virginia smoker. I mean, if I'm gonna have to smoke a burley, I'd prefer there to be some Virginia or some sweetness in it. Burley's just not sweet enough for me. You know, even Perique, some of the vapor blends that I like the most have that sweet Perique to it, but even Perique has like a bit of a sweetness or a sourness, depending on what the blend is. This one's good though. I could smoke this if I don't already. This tastes to me a lot like Golden Extra. And if it's not Golden Extra, like I said, it's got to be an Amphora blend, because I can taste that Virginia sweeten. had a mantle last night, although it was only me and Hal from the NABS group. Curtin and Macaulay were partying it up down in Texas, I believe at Curtin's sister's house. So they met for the first time, and Seaman was doing some other stuff he had to attend to. I don't mind not having him there. It doesn't matter. He's inconsequential. We had a pretty good panel of people. We ended up talking about cigars for a good bit of it, because James was on there. Hal was smoking a cigar. I didn't get on at first. I kind of jumped in about a half hour in, and they were already talking about cigars. So it was not me who brought up the cigar talk, which I totally would have. But James and Hal were talking about it, and then James is just a wealth of cigar knowledge. So anytime you can pick that dude's brain, it's time well spent, for sure. Actually, I stayed on. We stayed on to about 10. I think some of the other guys might have stayed on after. Sean Ream hopped on probably around 9:30. Found out some interesting stuff about ebonite, I guess. Yeah, so he said that, like, the newer ebonite, a lot of the reasons I've stayed away from what I always called vulcanite, but it's ebonite, because vulcanite's really not even a thing anymore. But the newer, he's like, if you get high quality ebonite, like the newer stuff, there's a much lower sulfur content in there, and it really won't oxidize, it won't turn brown, unless it's like really left out in like direct sunlight for an extended period of time, which is good to know. I mean, I'm interested to see the one pipe that I have from him. I'm pretty sure is ebonite on the stem, so I think this might be ebonite too. Yeah, so I wanted to kind of give it another whirl, which is why I didn't specify that I wanted acrylic on the last two pipes I had made, not from Brian Macaulay. Because, you know, a lot of the older pipes that I had, or the pipes that I have had that have turned, were always, you know, older Petersons or stuff like that. That's what really gave me a bad taste in my mouth with vulcanite or ebonite. The first pipes I had bought were from a cigar shop, and they were Petersons that probably been there for 20 years. The stems were so bad that, like, as soon as I got home and I smoked it, and the pipe, like, I put the pipe down, like 5 minutes later, the whole tip of it was just like light brown. I'm like, what is this? And I would bring them down to the guy, and he would buff them and polish them, and then they would last, you know, maybe a few weeks or a month, and then it would happen again. So apparently the new stuff isn't as susceptible to oxidation. So we'll see about that. But anybody who's watching, who's in the Virtual Pipe Club or the International Pipe Smoking Lounge, the reason I have not been there the last few weeks is not because of cigars. The first Saturday back, I spent that day taking down all my Christmas lights, which really sucked. And then the Saturday after that, which was, I believe, last Saturday. No, that Saturday after that, I had a friend over. And then last Saturday, I spent most of the time fixing my friggin' washing machine. And then I actually did try to hop on my phone, but I've never been on Zoom on my phone. So I was driving somewhere, and I was gonna like do the phone thing, and then it was like, oh, what's your username? What's your password? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it's all saved on my laptop. So I ended up just going, the hell with it. And then once I got to where I was going, I didn't really have time. I was gonna pop in real quick just to say what's up, but I don't know why. Saturdays have just been really crazy, you know, and that's kind of what happens. Like, you know, I've spent every Saturday for the last year on the Virtual Pipe Club, and then we take a break for 2 weeks, and then my wife, or like, we get used to doing stuff on Saturdays, like not having to, like, you know, not I scheduled around it, but like I would kind of intentionally clear out my schedule, and I just haven't gotten back into that groove. But I didn't forget about you guys. I'm not going anywhere. Anyway, back to this. This is good. This is definitely so far the most enjoyable one. I will actually probably continue to smoke this after the video, which the other ones I didn't. As soon as I got to work, I just left the pipe in the car. I was like, I'm done with it. But this one I could smoke. This one's pretty good. This one, yeah, whatever one this is, this jumps to top of the list. This is my number one so far. Good sweetness. It's balanced. It's not one-dimensional. It's not, you know, overly burleyed. It looks like snow, man. It's just gray, overcast. There's guys with plows on their trucks driving everywhere. Hey, at least it's a weekend. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to deal with anything. So I might bitch about it, but I can't really complain that much because it's not gonna hurt business, and I don't really have to go anywhere. So. I mean, I got stuff I need to get done around the house, but not outside, so that works. But anyway, guys, and to anybody who's kind of getting annoyed the fact that you don't know when I'm smoking, anything I feel, I gotta smoke this shit, and I don't know when I'm smoking. So, like I said, as soon as that, you know, we're gonna reveal everything on like a Zoom thing, and if you're not part of the Naps community or on the Facebook or YouTube page, then I'll go through the list of what everything was, so any of my viewers want to find out will know. I don't know what you're going to take from it, other than, you know, Mike hates this, Mike hates that. So, but yeah, that's all I really got, guys. I'm just about to pull into work here. Get this crazy Friday. I know it's going to be crazy. This crazy Friday over with. And I usually run to the, I don't even want to go. I was going to say I usually run to the supermarket, which is where I'm turning into right now, at the end of the day. But that's going to be a shit show. I don't even know if I'm going to go there today. You know, God forbid, they got to get all their milk and eggs and all that good stuff. But anyway, guys, you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys on Monday. I was gonna maybe do a like get G over with, but I'll just save it for Monday. I gotta, I'm not gonna make a little 5-minute video. So have a great weekend, guys. If you're in the Northeast, be safe out there in the snow. And remember, the left lane is for passing. See you guys.